Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. So, good news, the Games and Gain shirts by popular demand are back once again. This is actually round 5 of these Games and Gain shirts, but you guys can't seem to get enough of them, so I'm more than happy to put them back up for you guys, so you can rep your love and support for that Games and Gains lifestyle. So these shirts are going to be available until November 5th, so be sure to get yours while they last. Thank you guys so much for your support of these t-shirt campaigns. You rock, and be sure to tweet me pictures once you get your shirts. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. So for this gym video, we've got another day of leg training. And ever since I've started taking bodybuilding a little bit more seriously for the past couple years, legs have been a huge focus of mine. And I've seen a lot of progress on my legs. I mean, they've grown in terms of the muscle mass has grown, but also I've gotten a lot stronger. And one of the things that I'm looking to do now that I'm done dieting for my physique competition is reclaim some of the strength and size I had on my legs, because I think that my legs definitely took probably like just about the biggest hit in terms of muscle mass loss and strength from the dieting process of the physique show. But that's fine. I mean, when you think about it, is that you're not really showing your legs during the physique show process, so they aren't really that huge of a priority in terms of the way they look. But I think training legs is still extremely important for my overall physique. Like I mentioned in the last video, and some of you guys agreed with me in the comments, is that, you know, training legs really hard and training these big compound movements is just good for your body. It releases a lot of the natural testosterone that you need just for a healthy body and to, you know, put on healthy muscle mass. So training legs is still really important. Plus, legs is kind of like a guts day. Everybody always talks about, oh, leg day, it's so tough. You know, you have to roll around the rest of the day, and after you're done working out, you puke all your guts out. It's, leg day. But, I mean, there is some truth to that. I think a lot of that's an exaggeration, at least in my case. But maybe I'm just not working hard enough. But, no, it's definitely a tough day, and it demands a lot out of you. And I've talked about this in videos before, is like, leg day sort of requires you to bring your best to the table. Because if you don't bring your best to the table, you're going to have a really shitty workout. So that's usually not something that you want to do. So you sort of have to be able to mentally flip the switch, that intensity switch that allows you to fully activate your effort level and your intensity. And if you do that successfully, then you're going to have a really awesome workout. And you're going to set the tone for, you know, the next couple days of working out, at least. That's how it works for me. Is a lot of people ask me this, and I feel like I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I do a 4-day rotation for training right now. I do leg day, then the next day I'll do chest with a little bit of back, then I'll do the next day back with a little bit of chest. I just like doing that. I don't know really why. And then I'll do the next day arms with shoulders. So shoulder and arm training together, and then I'll repeat. So a lot of times I'm looking to use leg day to set the tone for the next couple days of training. So a really intense quality leg day sort of helps motivate me to continue to train really, really hard. And I feel like I'm on the path of progress. And I've talked a lot about the sort of feeling like I have positive momentum before, whether it's just with my training or everything that's going on. Because I feel like we do have a lot of positive momentum going on right now. We're doing some pretty cool stuff. I haven't mentioned it in the videos yet, I don't think, but for example, we're going to be going to host the BlizzCon World of Warcraft World Championship tournaments. So we're going to be doing some opening week tournament commentary on the 30th and 31st. That'll be a live stream on Twitch, of course. And then we're actually going to be going to BlizzCon and being up on stage hosting the BlizzCon WoW tournament. So that's going to be pretty nuts on the 6th and 7th. So we've got a lot of stuff going on. And I try my best to continue to work hard on YouTube, Twitch, in the gym, just to keep all the positive stuff rolling, and I try my best to be the most effective that I can be. And I think that, in a lot of ways, leg day sort of helps set the standard for that sort of thing. And for you guys, even if you might not be doing wild tournament commentary, I think that giving yourself like a safe, stable environment like the gym to give your absolute best to something allows you to sort of know what that feels like, to face resistance and be able to overcome it. Face resistance and be able to activate your willpower, activate your internal power to overcome obstacles that stand in your way. So even if it's something like school, like you're nervous for a test or something, you know, something like really intense leg day can sort of be similar to that, where you say, okay, this is really, really something that I have to give my all to, something that's really important for me to be successful at, and I want to be successful at it. How do I do that? And like I said, the gym gives you one of those opportunities to say, this is how you look within yourself. activate your potential, activate your positive energy, activate your focus, activate your willpower, and make it happen. And, you know, that sounds like kind of a big extrapolation there, but it's not really. I mean, that's kind of the way I think about it. And the way you think about things actually has an effect on the way you interpret your environment, and on the way you interact with your world, and the way you actually, you know, exert yourself on your world, the way that you actually have an effect on your world. Because you have the power to do a lot of really cool stuff. And I think that training yourself in the gym or otherwise to be able to exert your will or exert your power on the world is an important thing to be able to do. And I don't necessarily mean that in a metaphysical way. I just mean about going about things and being able to work hard and being willing to work hard to make things that you want happen. So when people talk about leg day, oh, it's just gonna go puke your guts out. I mean, I get that, but there's also like the really sort of profound aspect to hard training, whether it's leg day or not, that really resonates so well with me. And I think that's part of the deal, is that in a lot of things, I'm willing to work really hard. I'm willing to put in a lot of effort over a long period of time, but I'm also able to, you know, in the moment when it's required of me, put out extreme energy, extreme effort. And I think that's something good to be in the practice of doing. So if you guys are at the gym and you're finding that you're not having the best energy for the day, that'll happen. You're not gonna have good workouts every time, I guess. But one of the things that's important to do is at least give it a shot. If you're not having a good workout, make sure that you actually have flipped the switch, if you know what I mean. Like, make sure that you're actually saying to yourself, okay, this isn't feeling great, but this is the moment where I get to be defined by my actions. I get to be defined by what I do next. And if you want to be in a situation where when the time calls for you to activate that mental switch, activate that intensity, put out that energy, if you want to be able to be successful in those moments, the gym is the practice for those moments. I think that's a really fun way to think about the gym. And I actually tell myself that. There are times at the gym where I'll have like a mantra that I repeat. And a lot of times when I'm playing video games, I'm like, this is my moment! Like, kind of like joking about that. But a lot of times in the gym, that's one of the things I'm thinking about, is this right here in this very instant is an important moment for me in terms of being successful later on. Like, this training right now determines, you know, a one step of progress in terms of the many steps of progress I want to have made in a year from now when I'm up on stage again. And that's something that I thought about a lot when I was doing my physique competition, when I was training for that, and when I was, you know, for example, backstage waiting to go out for those finals where I wanted to win. It's like, this is what I've been training for this entire time. And I was in that mental state. I was able to get out there, execute, and succeed because I had been training to do that for many weeks, many months, even maybe years leading up to it. So this vlog got pretty out there on me, but it happens sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you take some of the things I've said to heart. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!